Hey, everybody. So, speaking to you this morning about moving from a space of being completely divided in yourself to being completely devoted. So, I think every single man that I've ever met on this program has one great desire, and that desire is uh, that he wants to be trusted again by his wife. He wants to walk in a room and feel peace and love and acceptance instead of letting his head hang in shame. He wants his wife's eyes to give him that soft, loving look again, and not eyes filled with daggers. Not, and I think the truth of this is he wants her to look at him like that. Not he wants her to forget what he did, but because she finally believes in who he's becoming. I see that so much on the program. And that's what we do inside of this specific, a very amazing program. We take men who have lived divided, split into two, segregated, and teach them how to become um, a devoted fighter for the hearts of their wives. So maybe I can share with you something that I've learned after years of working with thousands of men. Um, they don't need more guilt. Um, it's you, a person cannot be shamed into living away from a thing that has caused them shame in the first place. What men need is a roadmap. They need a roadmap. They need a step-by-step process. I don't think there's any man that has woken up this morning that says, I want to destroy my marriage today. He's just busy losing his way. One lie, one secret, one little escape at a time. But here's the good news, guys, ladies. If a man can lose himself, he can absolutely also find himself again with the right roadmap. There's a scripture that says, create in me a clean hearted God and renew a steadfast spirit within thee. That's what this journey is all about. It's not about punishment, it's about renewal. So, inside the GraceOnline Men's program, we rebuild men through 5 specific phases. And this is woven into the fabric of this process, into everything that we do. Um, and this is what I call the 5 P's of manhood. The first one is pain. We teach men to face what they've been running away from, because pain isn't the enemy, escapism and denial and deflection is. Second P is presence. We train men to stop escaping and to show up in their marriages, in their emotions, in their faith, and in their brotherhood, to be present. Can't be present if I can't face my pain. The third one is protection. We help men build safety, not with words, but with consistency, accountability, and honesty. And the protection element, again, relies on his ability to be present and his ability to face and deal with pain. The fourth one is we teach men how to produce, how to provide. And this also isn't about the finances, but it's about a spiritual provision of safety and connectedness um, and emotionally as well. So we want men to become life givers, not consumers. And then purpose. Finally, we get them to lead others through these phases, because true healing isn't complete if you can't help another man walk out of his own darkness. Guys, this isn't theory. This is absolutely transformation. It's transformational. We've watched hundreds of men move from hiding to healing. Um, There's another scripture that says, if we walk in the light, as he is in the light, we have fellowship with one another. That's what happens when a man steps into his brotherhood. You don't have to be perfect to start. You just have to be willing. We'll walk with you every single step of this way. You'll learn how to process emotions and how to rebuild trust. You'll learn how to become the man your wife and children can finally feel safe with again. This is the structure that you've needed. It's not a quick fix, it's a resurrection. Because when a man learns to walk in truth, the world around him begins to heal also. Yeah, and so as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. We have an amazing community that is sharpening, that is strengthening, that is becoming a man, helping men to become a man of truth again. So right now we have spaces for 2 men to apply to join the program. We've had many applications this week. So if you've been watching these videos throughout this entire week and something in your heart has been stirring, don't wait for the right moment. This is the right moment. You're welcome to send me a direct message, to send me a message on WhatsApp, and you'd like to tell me that you're ready to start to rebuild, because you're not too far gone. You're just one decision away from coming home. This program isn't about fixing men. It's not about a behavioral modification process, although that happens absolutely as well. It's about forming men into protectors, providers, and men of purpose. So message me today and let's start the journey from divided to devoted. Have a nice day, everyone.